Hello, it's Justin Porter again. Thanks for joining me. Today, September 20th, 2020, we're going to discuss the ETL modeling process. Before I get into the data modeling or the ETL modeling process, we're going to discuss various things that need to be known or understood before working on these things. And the first one is database storage. Database storage is a space occupied on a server, which is database storage. It stores information, text, images, and media files. Database storage is needed, definitely needed for the ETL process. Database administration. It enables you to help companies create new or update existing databases based in their internal data collection needs. This is needed to manage data in the different data tables while simultaneously keeping them up to date. The database visualization changes the way databases are purchased and consumed. We need this because it optimizes the computing efficiency of any database application running in any data center of any cloud. This is needed because we run a lot of data software applications that could bog down a computer system, an operating system. With virtualization, we control operating system and boost the performance. Master data and metadata. Metadata describes how and when and by whom a particular set of data was collected. It also describes how it is formatted. It is needed to understand the information stored in data warehouses. To handle this data, I'm going to use the XML-based web applications. Master data is any information that plays a big role in the operation of a business. It is shared by multiple users and groups across any organization and stored on a different system. I'll use this when it comes to developing my dimension models because you have to stick to the requirements of the organization. Data governance is used to manage the availability, usability, integrity, and security of data in enterprise systems. I'm going to handle this by using data governance to ensure the data from my model is consistent and trustworthy. Next, we're going to discuss the ETL modeling process. The ETL modeling process can be done in many ways. Today, I'm going to go over the basic ETL process, which is what I'm going to use. It's the most efficient, in my opinion. The traditional ETL process is very simple. Below on the next slide, it is an example of the traditional process. Here's the example on the basic ETL modeling. Extract, transform, load, and analyze. Next, I'm going to show you my proposed model on the next slide, but first, I'm going to tell you what I used. I used the star schema method as stated on the previous presentation. I feel it's the simplest and most efficient. I believe in keeping things simple. I use an acronym I learned in the military called KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. That is something that I live by. The star schema is a model that includes facts tables, indexing, and the dimensional tables. It is efficient for handling basic queries, which is exactly what we're basically doing in the start of this business for the dimension modeling. Here's my dimension model. In the center, you'll see the sales facts table with attributes that reference the dimension tables. The star schema makes it easy to handle because it has dimensions with few attributes. The advantages are simple queries, simple business reporting, logic, and feeding cubes. As you can see, I have my sales in the center, and it has product ID, order ID, customer ID, employer ID, total, quantity, and discount. Also, the dimensions are time dimensions, product dimensions, customer dimensions, and employee dimensions, which will all be referenced or crossed back to the sales, the center fact table. Gathering business requirements. Let's talk about this. Before I designed the model, I had to get with the rest of the team to understand the needs of the business. I have gathered some needs before and met with experts, but I had to meet again just to iron a few things out, make sure we're on the right track. The source of the data was originated from the company. I gathered the sales information to generate the basic facts tables as you've seen previously. It consists of product ID, order ID, customer ID, employee ID, total, quantity, and discount. With that, I generated dimension tables with which consists of time dimensions, product dimensions, customer dimensions, and employee dimensions. With my meetings with the business representatives, we gathered the information based on key performance indicators, compelling business issues, decision-making processes, and supporting analytic needs. Let's talk about modeling tools and how I leverage these modeling tools. To leverage a data modeling tool, there is one thing to keep in mind. That is the speed of data migration. Data modeling tools speed up the process of data migration with ease. Data modeling tools can perform a lot of different tasks, which helps to create complex and innovative data models. Below, I have a few products that differ from different vendors that I recommend for the company. I will also list some key features that will be beneficial for the company. The two I selected are ER Studios. This product was built primarily for database and architecture design. Some software features are: it supports scripting and code automation. It ensures consistency across all data models or database models. For every change you can make at the database level, this tool conducts an impact analysis. PowerDesigner. This is the industry's most powerful modeling tool. This software is the go-to solution for handling complex data. Some of the features include conducts impact analysis for integrated models, enterprise-wide or on project, supports open software development environment, which is awesome. Enterprise architects and developers can share data via secure metadata repository, which you're going to talk more, which I talked about in the beginning, the importance of metadata. Next, we're going to talk about data profiling tools. Data profiling consists of examining, analyzing, and creating useful summaries of data. It gives a high-level overview which aids in the discovery of quality issues, risk, and overall trends. The benefits of better data quality and credibility, predictive decision-making, proactive crisis management, and organized sorting. I've selected 2 data profiling tools to use for this company. Quadrant Data Cleaner features are: it includes a Boolean analysis, reference data matching, and complete analysis. The aggregate profiler product features are similarity checks, data enrichment, real-time alerting for data issues, and changes to metadata. This concludes my presentations. Now I'm going to open the floor for any questions. Here are my references.